All right. Well, welcome back again. It's been a while that we met here. I think you guys have been waiting for me for a very long time. But one or two problems I'm still facing right here due to the flooding and other stuff in Accra. I'm a victim of it, so I need to, arrange myself well. You understand? Yes. So we are back again. And, as the World Cup is really going on, we don't have much games to play in a day. But today I'm going to teach you a simple way to predict a draw games. I mean, if you want to predict draw and, you find it more difficult, you see that I've been telling you that whenever you want to predict draw, make sure you find draw odds. I mean, draw odds means that the odds which is really fitting draw to happen. When the home team and the away team are having a similar odds, then it is easy for draw to happen. I mean, when they have similar odds, meaning that the bookmakers has been good through the matches deeply and they found it that both teams can play equally. You understand? And those games, those having the odds like that, are equally to happen at draw. And don't forget that you are following me to Telegram. Check under the description section. You find the Telegram link right there. Follow me there and let's win together, because I have my premium odds, which is really changing lives. Maybe you haven't win bet before. You understand? And it's time for you. Don't waste time. Just move on straight to the Telegram channel by checking under the description section. You're going to find the Telegram link right there. Join me there. When you join me on the Telegram channel, you see that I have posted informations about today games, today correct scores. Those correct scores are getting from sources, and it is really going to change lives. Join me. Let's change lives. Your life is really going to change. Trust me. At the end of the day, you're going to thank me back later. I got it from sources. That is why I can't show you right here, because we want just a few members to, engage so that the games are not going to go viral. Because if it go viral, sometimes it's lost, or sometimes the board really give us a cautions. You understand? That is why I don't actually do more advert on that here. So join me on Telegram. If you're on the Telegram channel, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, the winnings are more and the lives are changing. Maybe you want money, you need some money urgently and all those stuff. You can even borrow some money from somewhere if you don't have money to join us. You join us, then you move, because after that you're going to cash out. You understand? Cash out is guaranteed, and you are going to make a lot of money with us. So we are going to find a game which is having a similar odds, which both teams are having similar odds, like this game. You understand? That is Incarnation FC versus Guarena FC. You can see that the home team is having 2.55 odds, away team is having 2.60 odds, and the draw is having 3.10 odds, meaning that the home and the away team are having a very similar odds. And every draw game, home and away team have to have a very similar odds, meaning that both teams can play equally due to the bookmakers' analysis. All right. We go into the match like this. We find how many goals, which is really going to happen. You check that over 1.5 and over 2.5 have is not having a highly chance though, but 1.5 having 1.33, it can happen due to the odds that they have. I mean, the odds range, because every 1.5 odds have to have 1.40 coming down, which is this is 1.33, so it is following the order we want. And then 2.5 have to have 2 odds coming down, but this is 2.05. So it has, increased a little bit, but it can still happen due to only 0.5 odds that we are having. 0.05 odd that we are having at Tachi. So it can happen though, but it's not all that easy. But because 1.5 could happen, and if it could happen, because both team having similar odds, both team can score that 1.5, and if both team can score that 1.5, then it can be 1-1 draw or something like that. But we can't just come out with the 1-1 draw just like that. We have to go into the match. We check both team goals, the home team and the away team goals. The bookmakers has already arranged them by 1.5. You understand? Whilst maybe they can play 0.5 because each odds is having 1.5 at each team is having 1.5 at 2.45 to 2.50 column, meaning that the 1.5 for each team to score, it is really going to be somehow hard, but 0.5 could happen due to instead of 1.5. You understand? Yes. But lastly, we check on the stats that we're having here. With the stats, we are really going to have the final say. You can see that the home team has really, their performance is really down. I mean, they are on the 15th position. They have lost 4 out of 5 and drew only 1. The away team on 8th position. They have won 3 out of 5, drew 1 and lost only 1. And they have 67% from previously, whilst the home team have 7% from previously. But if you check in right here, they have underrated the away team, which they truly have the strength previously. You understand? Because you can see, if you can check on their both team matches that they have played with other teams, the away team has performed a very good job previously. But if you come currently, the home team is having 36% form and away team having 35% form. Whilst the away team have a very good previous stats, but they have underrated them currently. Those games, it is easy to happen at draw because the away team that they have just underrated them are really going to challenge the home team if this game is really going to happen at draw. But if you check here, with both team matches, the home team has won 3 out of 4 and the away team has won only 1. That is why they have underrated them. But with other teams, the away team has really performed well. So meaning that they have the strength that they can challenge the home team though today. So if anything can happen like 1-1 or 2-2, it could be, that one could be easy because they used to score more goals against each other. Yes, they used to score more goals against each other if they meet. So if they are going to play draw, they can play that 1.5 goals that the bookmakers has given to them, that is 2-2, or they can play that 1-1 as a low strength for both teams. So games like this, you can predict it as draw. Yes, and you can have confidence in it because not because the odds are similar, but because we did the analysis and got to know that they have underrated the away team, which is having a very good strength previously, but home team used to score more goals or used to win against the away team in their meetings. But the away team with other teams too, they don't joke. So meaning that they can put that strength in today to draw the game. It's not easy. So because there are not more games in today, you can't predict for more games. So let's take that for example. And today, let's see what happened. We still move on. Yes, I have more gist for you, more website, more operation, more analysis that I want to do here on SportyBet for you. Don't forget to follow me to Telegram And it's Winners Hud Arena on Telegram. Winners Hud Arena on Telegram. So let's do it together and we're all going to enjoy it together. I love you guys. Bye bye.